What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ABC Acres. This is Justin, and today is not a happy video. Today is probably my biggest homesteading failure yet. So we're gonna jump into this video pretty quick, but before we do, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share it with all your friends and family on your social media accounts. We'd really appreciate that. So behind me here, you can see our flower garden, or what's left of it at least. So earlier this year, I decided that instead of growing vegetables in this raised bed this year, that I would pick out some flowers and I would let Everly grow a flower garden here this year. I didn't think it would be anything too complicated. We grew vegetables here last year and had a lot of success with that. So I thought, well, that would be something that she may enjoy and she could pick some flowers from, and we could let her kind of be in control of this. But as you can see, this clearly turned into a much harder task than what I thought it would be. And it's been a failure this year. So I picked out some dahlia bulbs, I think that's how you say it, and we planted those. I made a video this spring. If you have been following us, you may have seen whenever the kids helped me plant the bulbs for these flowers. We really thought that the way they started off, everything was going to be great. They were really growing. We started getting flowers and everything was great until the beetles started taking over this flower bed behind me. It was crazy. Within a week of some of these blooms starting to come up, beetles just popped up from everywhere, and they were killing the first part of the flowers we were getting. And so I started researching pretty quick. So I tried a dishwashing liquid formula. I just mixed it with water in a spray bottle, and I came out here and sprayed the bugs. Really thought that might take care of it, and came back a couple days later and seemed like all it did was kill the flowers. Everything was dead and I still have bugs. So I'm not really sure. We didn't have much success getting rid of them. Pull these things out of the ground, and we're just going to have to count this for a loss this year. Now I know some of you are going to say, well, none of these are tied up. You can see they're all just laying over on the ground. But these flowers have been in bad shape for a while. Like as soon as they started coming up, and we never could get them under control. Sorry about that. There's a ice cream truck driving out of our road out here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not sure what that's about. It does look like there could possibly be some decent flowers here, actually, that could be salvageable. So we'll go through some of these, and if any of them are any good, we'll cut those and we'll take them in the house and put them on the counter. Maybe we can get one last hoorah out of this little failed flower garden we got here. We got all the plants pulled up out of this bed here. We still got some weeds we'll pull out. Here's what we got pulled out. And you can see here, some of these have some of the tubers or bulbs or whatever you want to call it, the little clumps on the bottoms. And that's kind of what it looked like whenever we put them in the ground. They were just these clumps that had these bulbs on the bottom of them. And some people may give me a fit for throwing these away, but I'm not sure this is the route we're gonna go again. There's still a few more of those clumps of tubers broke off in the ground. So we're gonna get those pulled out, get some of these weeds pulled out, and then we're gonna maybe try to decide if there's something we wanna do with this bed this fall. So we were able to get one more round of flowers that we cut out of this flower garden. So I guess we'll get a little more enjoyment out of this garden. I think it's only the second or third time we've managed to cut flowers from here that didn't look too eat up by the bugs. That's all for the flower garden. It's all pulled up, and I may try to find something to do with those clumps of bulbs. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I have to research that a little bit. But if anybody has any suggestions for fall garden vegetables that we could put in that flower bed and maybe try to salvage this fall, please leave that in the comment below. We would really appreciate that. I'm looking for a few things I could put out. It's got to be pretty quick probably, but I would really like to salvage what I can of this raised bed and get something out of it for this year. We have some watermelon that we're going to take down and give to the does and chickens. So we'll go down here and hang out with them for a few minutes and see if they want some watermelon treats. Come on, I got watermelon. Truthfully, only a couple of the goats will even touch this watermelon, but at least all the chickens down here, they'll eat it and pick it clean. Come on, girls. Poppy doesn't usually eat much of the watermelon, but these chickens love it. Maple, there's watermelon over there. You don't want any? You don't want any? You don't want any watermelon treats? There's watermelon over there. Cinnamon, you better go get the watermelon before all the chickens eat it. You can see behind me here, over here, none of the goats are interested in treats I bring them. You don't want any watermelon treats? You just taking it easy? Most people think that goats will eat anything, but our goats won't eat any kind of treat stuff we bring down. Poppy and Clover, sometimes they'll pick around a little bit on watermelon or cantaloupe, or if I bring something to them, they might nibble just a little, but other than that, none of them seem to care for it. This creek was totally covered. You couldn't see hardly any of the water. Not long ago, it was covered in mint and stuff that was growing up all the way down. All this was covered, and we've had some hard rains lately that have washed this creek back out, and you can actually see the bottom of it again. We're gonna wrap this video up. We really appreciate you guys and all the support. We've gotten several new subscribers over the past week, and I just want to say thank you to all the new people that are jumping on board and joining our channel. A huge thanks to Acres of Adventure for giving us a shout out. They are some awesome people doing some really good quality informational videos about homesteading. So if you don't know them, you should definitely go check them out. You got anything, Maple? It's getting really hot out here, so we're gonna take it easy and try to get a few more things done. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless.